Your treehouse is dangerous. You need to put up rails. Someone's gonna fall off. I know. You know, that sounds like a skill issue to me. Just saying. Okay, but I know we're getting rails up, and the only reason we're getting them up is because Blika sent me a bunch of rails for the treehouse. Cable railings, in fact, and that's what's all in the back of my truck. So thanks to Blika for making this happen. All their links will be down below. My name is Bruno. That tiny person way back there is my wife, Mary, and this is our treehouse, which we are building to live in, totally off-grid, out in the middle of 100 acres. It's leg day today, boys. This is a heavy one. 65 pounds on this little package. Why is this the heaviest one? Okay, next day, let's get this out of the package. Okay, there we go. This was a ton of work. I've been unpackaging stuff for 2 hours. My only complaint is I don't think they sent enough sockets, so I'm gonna have to reach out to them about that. Every single one of the posts was individually packaged in its own box, which was in a bigger box with several others. This came in 4 boxes. This is how many were in those 4 boxes total. So what am I gonna do with all these? Oh wow, these are heavy actually. Set, hike! Ah! Oh yeah! That was freaking genius. Work smarter, not harder, fellas. Was that not genius? Lucky? That was not luck, that was smarts. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the metal posts in place. They're supposed to be 4 feet, and these wooden posts are 6 feet apart, but look, it is what it is, all right? Improvise, adapt, overcome, that's what we gotta do. We're gonna need something more solid to bolt the rails into, so I'm gonna add some blocking under here. We got the first 2 posts in, and unfortunately my phone/camera keeps overheating and I can't film. And I am also overheating. Next day, no sun, feeling good, let's do this. 2 more posts on this row, 3 down this side, maybe 1 over there. Oh, nice try, you thought. Corner post. A lot of tension on it in 2 directions, so it's gotta be very strong. Solid. They're so perfectly lined up that I can see straight through the holes. Those are the best railing posts I've ever put in. So these little brackets bolt into the top of each post, and then you can screw your rail caps on. Build. Cook. Touche. And we've got a special one for the corner right here. I love this part. Oh yeah. Okay, I've got it all laid out here. I've just got to make a perfect cut now, 1 shot. All right, this will be pretty hard to mess up. Now we've got the exact cut to follow. Freaking perfect. This is all I have left for a pencil. This piece is gonna be a little bit trickier because we have the notches around the wood post, but it ain't no problem. That's the second one. Bruh, whatever, I got plenty more. All right, let's notch it. Oh, I'm good. What can I say? But I'm not that good because it doesn't line up. All right, moving on to the last railing cap now. That's not going anywhere. So I wanted to get the rail caps on first because those cables are gonna put a lot of tension on the posts, and this will help lock it all together. The posts and railing caps are installed for the first story deck only. I've got these 3 wooden posts here. Now I've considered about 10 different options that really aren't worth your time, but I've decided the most cost and time efficient thing to do is just run the cables through the wooden posts. And it doesn't look too bad. So I made this jig here to tell me exactly where the cables go. So I'm only gonna drill halfway through. I screwed up massively. I gotta replace this stupid post and this stupid post. I'm not gonna bore you guys with the details. Let's clip to Monday morning. It's Monday morning and I'm ready to fix my mistakes again, starting with replacing this one. So I'm just gonna copy it. Okay, I already screwed up trying to fix the screw up. I notched the post backwards, but the good news is I think I can use it on the other corner, so we're not screwed yet. Let me try again. Oh yeah! Same bad gaps and everything. Halfway done, let's get the other side. Was that gap that big before? It's not perfect, but we ain't building a piano. It'll work. Mistakes have been made and mistakes have been dealt with. Now it's time to actually get the cables installed. So I've got over 2,000 feet of this black cable, which I've got to run through all these holes. Part of my rail system includes these 3 wooden posts here because they support the porch. So the plan is to take these, which are meant for something totally different, and pop them into the holes. Way better than what I was doing before, which I don't even want to show you because it's embarrassing. So this is the key to making the wood post work. It's an anchor that just screws in and then the cable goes in and gets clamped. You'll see. Well, it's gonna take a little time, but it's not bad. We can do this. Guys, my phone is overheating again. It's 94 degrees out here. I'm not having a good time. So you've gotta get the cable really, really close to the right length before you cut it because there's only about a ½ inch or less of adjustment over 44 feet. Come on. How's it look?
I think it looks freaking amazing. I get the most exciting job, by the way. I get to put the little rubber buttons in the holes.
Grommets. The
grommets. And that's why I get this job.
You can call them buttons if you want. Most of the deck is done. I just got to do 11 more cables here. This is an individual section compared to the rest of it. I ran from the stairs all the way to here, and this will be its own section. Kind of crazy. This is how we're making a living. Working on our own house on a Tuesday morning. We're blessed. Hi, Mayo. Only 2 more and I can eat lunch. Oh, I'm so hungry. They're done. The first story rails are done at least, and it's very minimal. It doesn't block the beautiful view from the living room, which is where you guys are sitting right now. Let's put the drone up and see how they're looking from the outside. I'm very happy with the way they turned out. I still got to do a lot more, like more than I've already done. We got to do the upstairs porch and the stairs, which are going to be intense. Need to finish the porch ceiling next, but I'm really just loving the vibe up here on the porch. It's just so cozy and just, it's just, gosh, this is an awesome spot. I don't think that the wood to metal transition really is bad. I think it looks pretty nice. You've got the metal posts and then the wood posts, which are a little further spaced apart, but it makes sense because the porch is here. I can be pretty critical of my own work, and I think it's acceptable. Let me put it that way. In about 5 minutes, I'm going to start on the next video, which is going to be demoing the porch floor upstairs. I'll explain why in that video, so stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for 100K, by the way. I got my YouTube plaque yesterday, my 100K subscriber plaque. I'll put that up on the screen here. That is so cool. They made them smaller. They made them like half size because I guess 100K is not that big of a deal anymore. Guess we got to get to 1 million to get the full-size gold plaque one, but hey, we'll get there one day. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned because we got a heck of a lot more work on the Treehouse to do. Hey, if you're really feeling the vibe, check out some of the merch. It should be linked below this YouTube video. Southern Adventures merch. We got all kinds of merch. Go to the website, check it out. Pick you up a shirt. It helps us out. Appreciate you guys. Just wanted to give one more final shout out to Blika Cable Railings for setting this up. All their links are down in the description below, as well as a discount code that you can use to get 10% off, which can be a pretty large amount. So thanks again to Blika for setting this out, and thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and stick around. We've got actually a lot more rails to install. We got to do the upstairs porch, which I'm about to start working on today, and the stairs, which is a very, very large area.